Hey, what's going on, good people? This is Brandon G Online tapping in with you guys. So I get a question, or I've received this question quite a few times, and that question is, how did I get started? How was I able to finance my projects? And I got some earlier videos where I tell you how I really kind of started in the game of real estate. Not real estate, but really flipping houses. But specifically, one of the questions I've been asked frequently is, how did I finance my actual project? Like, how did I pay for my materials? How did I pay for my labor? Things like that. And while there's quite a few answers to that question, because I got really creative in the beginning, one of the ways that's worked best for me is using credit cards, which that's other people's money, to finance that debt. All right. So basically, I would use credit cards to pay for material like Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever I'm getting that material from, and then. And this is before I'm using hard money, right? I'm using that money to pay for the materials, and then I'm paying for the labor out of my pocket. So I've saved up some money at this point, and I'm paying for the labor out of my pocket cash. Which, by the way, I no longer do cash when it comes to my projects and paying contractors. I pay all my contractors with a check. Multiple reasons for that. Biggest reason, and this is a little off topic, but I think it's important to tell you guys this. Biggest reason is, as you get to do multiple projects, you can easily lose track of what was spent, and or that contractor, mind you, that you're not the only person they're working for, can lose track of what you paid them. And instead of trying to show them on a spreadsheet or send it to them in a text message or something like that, it's very helpful to be able to pull that check up at your bank, send that to them, and say, hey, here's what I paid you, and here's when I paid you, and that resolves issues. So yeah, don't pay cash, pay with checks. If it's $200 or something like that, then that's fine. But for the rule of thumb, don't pay using cash. Use a check. Matter of fact, even for the $200, use a check. Use a check all the time. All right. But back on topic. So with the credit card, I would use a credit card to pay for my material. I pay cash for the labor at the time, and then what I did was I started increasing my limit on my credit card. And how I went about that, it was a process. It didn't happen overnight. It wasn't like I woke up one morning and I had more credit. Right? I continued to work on my credit score, right? And at this time, my credit score was in the 6s. I got my credit score up to the 700s. And as soon as it hit like 720, 730 or something like that, and at the same time, I was saving my money. So as I'm doing real estate deals, right? So I'm getting 3,000 here, 4,000 there. I'm saving all that money. I might spend 500 out of that number, but I'm saving a bulk of that money, right? So as I'm getting that money, what I'm doing is I'm stacking all that money up in my Navy Federal. So for me, I was using Navy Federal a lot then. I'm stacking all that money up in my Navy Federal. So now I got a good credit score. I got some money stashed up in the bank. As soon as my credit score went up, I requested an increase in my credit limit. Nine times out of 10, I did this multiple times. I probably did this 4 or 5 times. Matter of fact, I'll probably go do it again, to be honest with you. And when I did it, 9 out of 10 times, I got approved. That bumped me up 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. As a matter of fact, they bumped me up 2 or 3 times on their own. Like, I didn't even ask for it. I just went to my bank account one day and I was like, I went to my online app and I'm like, dang, did they increase my credit limit? And I go back and look, and they sure enough did. They did that to me at least twice on their own. And so yeah, so it's a process getting those credit cards. Cause I know some of you guys are gonna say, well, man, my credit card, I only got $1,000 limit on my credit card. I had a $1,000 limit before. I had a $500 limit before. Not necessarily on that credit card, but I've had them on other credit cards. And so that's how I was able to scale it up. It was a process. This is something that you can knock out in a 3 to 6 month time frame. You can increase your credit score depending on what you got on your credit. Within 3 months. You know what I mean? You just gotta understand and get that breakdown and build that credit up and take that money, instead of having it spread out, instead of putting it under your mattress, get your money from under the mattress. I'm not saying keep it all in one place, right? Just in case something happens. But get it from under the mattress. It's not working for you under the mattress. Alright? It can't work for you under the mattress. This is Brandon G Online signing off, man. And look, by the way, you know I got an online course at BrandonGOnline.com that teaches you how to flip houses from A to Z. It teaches you the financing information. It teaches you how to find contractors. It teaches you how to find property. Alright? If you're ready to get off the couch and get in the game, go to BrandonGOnline.com. Click that login button and roll the day. Alright? Catch you guys on the other side. Peace.